Hello everyone, I'd like to welcome you to this episode of the WARZONE, where we will be featuring a WarGames contest later on tonight, with Team Platinum led by the owner of the IWF himself, JC Platinum, is gonna team up with his man, Antoine Price, the Prodigy, the Chosen One, as well as the New York Nature Boy, Roddy Flash Valentine, and the Prince Romeo Adonis. The Platinum High Rollers are going to take on Ace Gold and his partners, the World Tag Team Champions Ace Gold and Jamal Jones, newly won. Will team up with the South City Kings tonight as Platinum takes on Gold in WarGames, with much more action still to come. As for now, we're seeing a reunion of the Bruiser McGinnis fight dungeon. Devin Gabriel and T.S. Cobra seem to finally be on the same page. Cobra and Gabriel had an amazing series of matches where Cobra came out on top in the end. However, Devin Gabriel and T.S. Cobra seem to have earned respect for each other in the end. Now teaming up to take on their two antagonizers, Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic of the Thrill Seekers, with Max Xavier on the outside, seemingly leading the team of the Thrill Seekers into battle here tonight. Max Xavier associating himself. Look at T.S. Cobra, suicide dive to the outside. Danny Dynamic knocked down already. Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic having their problems with T.S. Cobra, but now Tyler takes over. Series of shots, dropping Cobra with that beautiful drop kick. Cobra after Dynamic now. Cobra walking around, Max Xavier watching on the outside, much like Bruiser McGinnis is here with his trainees. Roundhouse kick. T.S. Cobra just knocked Mason Tyler silly with the educated feet, now tagging out to his partner Devin Gabriel. A highly skilled individual, the son of the Destiny Inferno. Never stop looking for revenge on his father. However, tonight he takes on two other rivals, Mason Tyler, along with Danny Dynamic. These two Thrill Seekers drove Devin Gabriel and T.S. Cobra back together. Perhaps it will be to their chagrin. To find out. As for now, Danny Dynamic taking over with control on Devin Gabriel, now down for the pin. Max Xavier on the outside, perhaps shouting some instructions to this young team of Thrill Seekers already. Two-time IWF Tag Team Champions. Danny Dynamic with a beautiful float over neck breaker there. What offense from that dynamic young man. Tagging out to his partner Mason Tyler. Back in the ring with Devin Gabriel. It was months ago that Mason Tyler was heavily recruited by Bruce McGinnis and even tried to team up with Devin Gabriel. However, that went nowhere. They eventually had a one-on-one showdown where Gabriel came out on top. Now Mason Tyler looking to get his win back in tag team action as Dynamic and Tyler are tag team specialists. Now we're seeing how Cobra and Gabriel mesh as a team. Gabriel knocking his opponents to the outside. He tags out to Cobra. Cobra with the suicide dive once again. Flying heel kick. Drops Cobra on the outside. Mason Tyler recovered quickly from that attack as Cobra was looking to stand up for his trainer. Bruce McGinnis on the outside. Now Mason Tyler springboarding up. What a shooting star press. Tyler down for the pin. Once he has Cobra. Brazilian Taz Hammer able to kick out of that amazing springboard shooting star press from Mason Tyler. Now what does Tyler have in mind? Danny Dynamic trying to confuse Devin Gabriel there. Series of kicks. GS Cobra has to escape the attack as Mason Tyler was headed to the top rope. Now on the apron, Tyler with a slingshot DDT. Spiking Cobra on the hardest part of the ring. Twisting senton on the outside. Danny Dynamic and Cobra both laid out in this tag team match. Tyler gets hung up on the ropes by Devin Gabriel. As now Tyler does it again. Now Tyler crawling to his corner. TS Cobra back in the ring now as Danny Dynamic tags in. Dynamic quickly on the attack. As Cobra gets up on the second rope. Knee into the spine. Danny Dynamic down now. Cobra nearly puts this young man away. Dynamic raising his shoulder just as his partner Mason Tyler made it inside the ring. Cobra trying to take on both thrill seekers. However, Dynamic caught him on the ground. Cobra back with a neck breaker. Gonna make the tag out to Devin Gabriel once again. Good teamwork on the part of the McGinnis fight dungeon. Danny Dynamic, so quick. Able to outmaneuver Devin Gabriel. 2 count only off of that float over neck breaker. Danny Dynamic is gonna have to do some more damage. Gabriel whipped into the corner. And Dynamic now setting him up. Jumping up, he gets a hurricane run off the top. Dynamic may have put away Gabriel there, but Cobra quick to make the save. With the tag, Mason Tyler re-enters the ring. Tyler springboarding up, misses with the outside moonsault. Cobra tagging in. Which one of these teams is going to get the win here in this exciting opening contest? Kicking off the Warzone in our main event tonight. It's going to be fatal 4-way action. Oh, look at this. The Thrill Seekers with an awesome double team. The knee and the super kick connecting at the same time. Dynamic drop kick. Drops Cobra as Danny Dynamic maintains control on Cobra. The Cobra catches him with a kick to the leg off the ropes. Cobra strike connects. Let's TS Cobra have it. Mason Tyler made a mistake there. However, Danny Dynamic was still able to kick out. The Cobra strike. Not enough to finish off Dynamic just yet. Cobra with the overhead hammerlock. But Dynamic fires back with shots to the midsection. Devin Gabriel, Mason Tyler on the outside. Tyler gets spiked high and tight. Just as Dynamic regains control of that super kick on TS Cobra. Cobra now fighting back. An Iron Tag T-Bone suplex inside the ring. Cobra and Gabriel on the same page. Snap suplex. Cobra now with another suicide dive. And the Thrill Seekers are finding perhaps too many thrills here. With another overhead T-Bone suplex. Cobra has Tyler out, driving knees into the midsection. Count of 5 as TS Cobra is picking his shots on the Thrill Seekers right now. Cobra's got to get one of these men back in the ring in order to pick up the win. TS Cobra now encircling his opponent, just laid out. Tag out to Devin Gabriel, who need only finish this one off. With another suplex, spiking Dynamic. Devin Gabriel to the apron. What's he gonna do? Whip breast springboard stomp, but Dynamic was right out of his reach. Mason Tyler whips him off. High fly drop kick. Tyler caught Devin Gabriel there, now whipped into the corner with another drop kick. Gabriel recovering. Russian leg sweep. Mason Tyler suffering the beating now as Devin Gabriel wants to get even with his rival here tonight. Whips Tyler off the ropes, and both men meet heads. But now, Gabriel hooks him up. Let's hold it. Mason Tyler suffering the atonement. But he kicks out somehow. Mason Tyler summoning the guts to get the shoulder up. And this tag team match will continue. 18 minutes and change to spare. As Cobra just got caught with another float over neck breaker. Mason Tyler, a highly skilled and dangerous technical wrestler, a great striker, hanging with TS Cobra right now. Tilt-a-whirl into a small package. But Cobra recovers and nails that neck breaker on the outside. Mason Tyler and TS Cobra once again fighting it out outside the ring. Cobra punch back breaker. With a count of 6, TS Cobra re-enters the ring as Mason Tyler is laid out on the outside. And the Thrill Seekers are in great danger and in trouble. Count of 8. Mason Tyler just now getting to his feet as Devin Gabriel breaks the count. Tyler hits him with a drop kick, but Gabriel doesn't fall now. He's tossed into the barricade. Tyler gets caught by Gabriel, who sends him into the barricade. Now tearing the table apart. Devin Gabriel all excited now. Gabriel, out on the heels of the Thrill Seekers, wants to pick up a win in this tag team match. How embarrassing it would be if the Thrill Seekers were to defeat the McGinnis Fight Dungeon when they reunited to put the beating on the Thrill Seekers. these two teams so evenly matched up. Now, Tyler gets hooked up again. Atonement for the second time. And Danny Dynamic was unable to help, but Tyler, he kicked out. Mason Tyler, showing that he is a very tough individual indeed. Now, scooping up TS Cobra. Beautiful kick. The pop-up fireman carrying the roundhouse. Butterfly. With a low thrower. Excuse me, innovative offense from Mason Tyler. That's now Tyler gets an arm drag on Devin Gabriel, regaining control. The Thrill Seekers hanging in there, absorbing the beating. High spinning heel kick from Danny Dynamic. Now he's setting up Cobra. Dynamic with a springboard. Whip for the forearm. Cobra countering and dropping Dynamic once again with that headbutt. Tag out to Devin Gabriel. What action we have. Kicking off the Warzone. 15 minutes to spare. As Devin Gabriel slows things down with his technical expertise, going to work on the leg. We'll try to keep the Thrill Seekers grounded. Eliminate their high-flying maneuvers. Tyler tossed to the outside as Gabriel is locking on the Stone Mountain Crab. Gonna try to make Dynamic submit here. Can Devin Gabriel get the win? Gabriel with the submission hold locked in. Dynamic somehow surviving. Escaping the hold. Now with the sunset flip roll up. Dynamic. Could have gotten Gabriel right there. The referee's so slow to respond. Dynamic hooks up Gabriel. What did it go for that detonation kick? Till tomorrow slam. Dynamic suffering in the ring. Springboard stomp from Gabriel. Devin Gabriel's got this one. And that's all. The McGinnis Fight Dungeon picks up the win. The Thrill Seekers being defeated here tonight in tag team competition. The tag team specialists perhaps ran their mouths a bit too much and started a problem that they couldn't contain. TS Cobra and Devin Gabriel being led by Bruiser McGinnis, of course. As the Bruiser McGinnis Fight Dungeon is victorious here tonight. What a win for McGinnis and the boys. As up next, we're going to see a very different 2-on-2 contest. As Inferno and Curve. These two men hate each other's guts, however, they team up out of necessity with common enemies. Both of these men were involved in dropping Trey Preston as well as his best friend Christian Drake. They dropped him off in the desert and left them for dead. Trey Preston somehow surviving months out in the desert by himself. It was only when Sweetness, the former enemy of Trey Preston, was accused of his being responsible for Preston and Drake's disappearance that Sweetness went out to the desert and saved these two men. And he pointed the finger at the perpetrators. Curve and Inferno tonight will be lucky if they can escape with their hide. As Sweetness and Trey Preston look for revenge on these devilish competitors. Up next in this extreme fight. fight. As Trey Preston and Sweetness team up for the first time ever here. These men have had so many battles in the past and know each other inside and out. Everyone thought it was Sweetness that took Trey Preston out of action and was the cause for his disappearance for so long. However, it was Los Diablos that were responsible, along with Curve manipulating El Rey Diablo into helping him with his cause. And it's now Sweetness, one man that Preston now trusts with his life. It's helping him fight Curve on the outside. However, Victor Gabriel, Inferno, that murderous son of a bitch, is doing so much damage on Preston right now. Smashing his face into the mat. Preston already bleeding. Inferno working over his opponent, Trey Preston, in trouble here. And Sweetness is tossing Curve around on the outside. Sweetness now going to go for the steel steps. Inferno has Preston down, headed up to the top rope. Naive risk climbing to the top rope in a street fight. Went for it all with that swanton, but Preston got out of the way. Big neck breaker from behind. Trey Preston regains the advantage here with a shot to the thigh. Preston now scoops up Inferno and takes out the leg from behind. And bump from Sweetness. Bust open that brittle head of the satanic priest. Boom, soul cutting Sweetness. They have this one wrapped up. Inferno is down. No, Inferno able to survive. Sweetness nailing that picture perfect moonsault, just squashing the insides. As the Preston is after the man that left him for dead for months. Preston had to survive out in the desert. Preston digging holes to the sleeping, surviving off whatever he could kill. Now looking to do the same to Curve here. You know that gunslinger on the outside. Sweetness using a baseball bat. Does he have Inferno? No. Inferno, the nefarious evil priest, now taking a beach as he's Preston with that gunslinger kick. No. Curve kicking out of Trey Preston's finishing maneuver. And now Sweetness looks to take the baseball bat to Curve. Curve trying to disarm the big man. And Curry connects. Sweetness is rocked inside the ring. But he counters on Curve. Inferno back on the attack on Preston. But no, Preston counters with a side Russian leg sweep. Curve teeing off with the bat now. And he's caught with a flying forearm. Preston picks up the bat. Inferno now going to take his punishment. Little Inferno takes the bat and clubs Preston with it. Now nails Sweetness. Twice for good measure. Sweetness, he's still not down. Sweetness is out on his feet. Preston on the attack now. With that fake out into a back suplex. What a maneuver from Preston. Sweetness knocked to the outside. Acai moonsault. Wow. With a spinning elbow drop. The gunslinger is on fire now. outside. Curve in the ring with Sweetness. What action in this street fight. Sweetness using the headlock. Wearing down curve now as Preston. He's going back to that baseball bat. Preston looking to get his pound of flesh here tonight. The Sweetness. He's using the steps. Inferno. Countering Preston once again. Sweetness. He went for that sweet kick. But Inferno. My God. What quickness on the part of the Satanic Priest. Preston. Just not curved out. And got the pin. Trey Preston. Getting a measure of revenge here tonight. Along with Sweetness. Preston nailed that buckshot lariat. That curve was out. Trey Preston and Sweetness victorious here tonight. And what a team these two make. Seemingly polar opposites with nothing in common at all. These former rivals now trust each other to the end. Trey Preston and Sweetness victorious here in the WARZONE. What a match. Street fight rules. Sweetness and Preston with the win of a lifetime. Up next, we're going to see Gladiator in action, the man that was defeated on Halloween Hell Night by Xavion, the new first ever Intercontinental Champion. The man that was once the United States Champion, now the IWF Intercontinental Champion, is not here tonight. Xavion sending Big Ham Jack Hammer to face Gladiator. In his place, of course, Gladiator wants a rematch with Xavion. He's got to earn that right. As tonight he faces off against another member of Platinum Productions. After this match, the WarGames will begin with JC Platinum himself stepping inside the cage. As you see, Platinum will not accompany Jack Hammer to ringside. It's going to be the Disaster on the outside, along with his tag team partner, Mike Steele, accompanying Jack Hammer here tonight as he takes on Gladiator, with the Intercontinental Champion Xavion watching on from home. Can Gladiator get a victory over a man the same size, speed, strength? Jack Hammer and Gladiator are going to square off up next here in the WARZONE. DrHooksMalone, thank you for joining me.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Grapplers, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 270 pounds, Big Ham Jack Hammer.
Big Ham, Jackhammer, going one-on-one. The Gladiator and the Roman Warrior. They're starting things off strong. Hooks up Jackhammer and nails that spinning Warhammer to the back of the head of Jackhammer. Jackhammer and Gladiator with so much in common. These men have skills on the same level. Look at the power of Jackhammer with that single leg, scooping up Gladiator like he were a child, driving those hammer-like elbows into the chest over and over again. Both of these men use their elbows as weapons. Now look, how is that legal? The Disaster just putting his hands on Gladiator. Referee saw the whole thing. Gladiator now with the goozle, scoops up Jackhammer, drops him like a sack of potatoes. Gladiator, a beastly superstar if there ever was one. Now ducking the axe handle, now scooping up Jackhammer again. Military press, dropping Jackhammer face first, ragdolling this man. Jackhammer, 300 pounds of twisted steel being tossed around now. Gladiator scooping up Jackhammer. What are they gonna do to the Jackhammer? We'll never know. As Big Ham gets the clothesline to the back of the head. Forearm using that elbow once again. European uppercut drops Gladiator. Gladiator's got to re-prepare. Back to the ring. With size, speed, agility. It's so hard to counter this big man. Dropping Jackhammer with that lariat. One count only. Jackhammer with a lot of fight left in him. Just gets kneed in the face. Gladiator so successful on this return run. Was able to qualify to face the United States champion, which was then changed to the IWF Intercontinental Championship, and now Gladiator just put it all on the line and missed. Gladiator was lucky that he saved his neck at the last second because Jackhammer just stepped aside. Now Jackhammer asserting his dominance outside of the ring over Gladiator, who lay prone face down. Gladiator recovering, and Jackhammer gets back to the ring. But Jackhammer outsmarting Gladiator there, locking on the hammerlock. So quick, but Gladiator kicks out of the hammerlock. Locking up again, Jackhammer whips off Gladiator. Now he gets the goozle into the military press. Power slam from Jackhammer. Gladiator able to kick out at one, however, Big Ham was able to do the same maneuver. Now hooks him up. Jackhammer's going for it, but no. Gladiator, backdrop suplex, spiking Big Ham on the back of the neck as the Disaster gets the attention of Gladiator from the outside. Disaster laying hands on the Gladiator earlier. Now Gladiator nails another military press power slam combo. Setting up Jackhammer. Gladiator is ready. Shot to the gut. Jackhammer scooped up. No, the rear naked choke. Gladiator faking out Jackhammer there. We all thought he was going to try to do the Jackhammer slam, but he applied the rear naked choke instead. Shots into the ribs from Jackhammer. Jackhammer fighting with everything he has here against the highly skilled Gladiator, dropping the big man with a neck breaker. Gladiator hopping over the ropes once again, gets whipped off the other side. Jackhammer gonna do the same to Gladiator once again. Military press power slam. These big men clashing. Gladiator just lost his temper and tossed Jackhammer like a rag doll. Mike Steele getting the attention of Gladiator. Gladiator defeated Mike Steele about 3 weeks ago. Gladiator now tossing Hammer with a kip up. What an athlete. But Jackhammer fires back. Gladiator with a quick combo. Short arm clothesline drops Big Ham. Now using the leg. And here comes the disaster. The disaster with the distraction. Jackhammer just ran over Gladiator. Now clubbing him repeatedly in the back of the head with that hammer-like elbow. Jackhammer, ruthless in his assault. Gladiator with a quick dragon screw leg whip. Beautiful maneuver from the veteran. Scoops up Jackhammer once again. But here's the youngster. Look how skilled Jackhammer with the half Nelson suplex. Gladiator just flew with leverage and ability. But Jackhammer with a rookie mistake rolled Gladiator right into the ropes. Disaster. Doing it again. Gladiator fell for it. Jackhammer lucky to have his compatriots on the outside. But now Gladiator fires back. Scooping him up. Snap power slam. Big Ham is down. Gladiator now setting him up. Wants to go for the Warhammer. Warhammer connects. Jackhammer's down. No, Jackhammer surviving. Gladiator's fail safe. As Jackhammer rolls to the outside, Gladiator says his thumbs down. Suicide dive to the outside, takes down Jackhammer. What agility on the part of the Gladiator, scooping up Jackhammer. Running power slam. One strike on the part of the roaming warrior. Both men firing back and forth. Gladiator gets another power slam on the outside on those thin mats. Now rolling around, showing the technical expertise with the gut wrench. Gladiator has Jackhammer. And the veteran just manhandled this youngster. Jackhammer firing back once again. Count of 8. Jackhammer and Gladiator are in danger of getting counted out. The referee is about to make the count. Jackhammer. And these two men just fought to a draw. Jackhammer and Gladiator both brought everything they had here tonight, but neither one was able to defeat the other. And I promise you that this one is far from over. As up next, it is the War Games. Team Platinum, led by JC Platinum, the man to the far left, is going to team up with his prodigy, Antoine Price, the man in the center of his team, along with Ronnie Flesh Valentine and the Blue Feathers, and Romeo Adonis with the abs. The Platinum High Brawlers in full force tonight as they take on the World Tag Team Champions Jamal Jones, Ace Gold, and the South City Kings, Elisha Jordan and Chris King. Team Gold versus Team Platinum. Up next, let's take you to the War Games Arena here in IWF WARZONE. DrHooksMalone, thank you all for joining me. War Games up next.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, Alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the WarGames begin!
WarGames are upon us. Jamal Jones starting things off, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, along with his partner Ace Gold, the team captain, along with the South City Kings, awaiting their turn as Antoine Price goes to work on Jamal Jones with a beautiful spine buster, now a springboard clothesline. And the Platinum Prodigy is paying off. Shot to the midsection. Jamal Jones, former World Heavyweight Champion. Just takes a knee from Antoine Price. This youngster in his rookie year, and he simply cannot lose. Guaranteeing his future with that win in the Blood Money in the Bank match. Antoine Price brought out his briefcase here tonight, starting things off with Jamal Jones, an Olympic-level grappler. Jamal Jones with a little sample of his quickness with that German suplex, smashing the head of Antoine Price, and as skilled as Jamal Jones truly is, he's just as dangerous and ruthless. With that super kick, busting open Antoine Price early in this WarGames match. Jamal Jones is headed to the top of the cage already. Look at Jamal Jones. Missing sorely with the crossbody. Jamal Jones quickly recovers, maybe trying to trap Antoine Price. Both men were unsuccessful. These two starting off here in the War Games. Which one of their partners will enter next? Tornado boot from Antoine Price. Drops Jamal Jones. Now Antoine wants to go for the same thing. Headed up to the top of the War Games cage. There is no escape here. Antoine Price. Put it on the line. And just ain't done shorted of Jamal Jones. As Romeo Adonis enters the fray. Tossing the steel chair into the ring, Romeo Adonis, a member of the Platinum High Rollers, heir to the throne here in the IWF, the brother of Queen Crystal. Normally he would be the Pink Prince, decked out in blue tonight. The Platinum High Rollers, united. As Romeo Adonis, former World Tag Team Champion, is now trying to decide what to do with this table. Tossing it to the far ring as Price works over Jamal Jones. And the current World Tag Team Champion, Jamal Jones, may be in trouble here. But Price tosses him to the other ring. Romeo Adonis giving chase now. In this 2-on-1 situation, and here comes the chair that Adonis brought in. Romeo Adonis, his counter, Jamal Jones. Disarming the Prince, but now he's got the chair again. Price whipping Jamal Jones off the ropes. Jamal Jones goes for the clothesline. Romeo misses the chair shot, but Antoine does not miss. With that fisherman driver, Jamal Jones back up. And gets spiked in the skull by Romeo Adonis, rocking the brain. Jamal Jones now being dragged by the Platinum Prodigy. Antoine Price continuing his work on the former world champion. Jamal Jones taking a beating now from Team Platinum. His former manager, JC Platinum, has been taking out his aggression on his enemy for over a year now. Will JC Platinum ever be satisfied? Or will this feud go on forever? Jamal Jones was once the chosen one next to JC Platinum. A spot now occupied by not only Mr. Blood Money in the Bank, Antoine Price, the man in the ring, but also the first ever Intercontinental Champion, Xavion. Watching on from home as his manager, the owner of the IWF Platinum, is soon to come from the cage. Chris King enters this battle, and Chris King was so anxious to get in the ring and help out his partner, Jamal Jones. And now Romeo Adonis and Antoine Price unite their efforts. Chris King firing back on the opposition. Will Fireman carry spin out slam? Romeo Adonis trying to keep Jamal Jones down. Antoine Price on the table. Here comes Chris King. Pile driver. Romeo Adonis pile driver to Jamal Jones as Antoine Price is driven through the table. Chris King now being punished for his actions. Romeo Adonis going to work on the Big King, the freshest man, driving Price through the table. As Jamal Jones now regains control, recovering from the beating, but Price springboard clothesline connects once again. And the Prodigy so quick on his feet. Now with a fisherman driver. Chris King suffering at the hands of the Prodigy. Jamal Jones with a drop kick to the head. Romeo Adonis. His former partner, Jamal Jones, was once a member of the High Rollers, alongside Romeo Adonis and Roddy Valentine. And what was clearly just a business relationship, as it's been some time since Jamal Jones was abandoned by them, and his contract was purchased by JC Platinum, the former manager who turned his back on Jamal Jones in order to stand next to Xavion. And Xavion is not here to protect Platinum. He's going to depend on the High Rollers and Antoine Price, as all three of JC Platinum's partners are in the ring. Excuse me, Roddy Valentine, bring a table before entering. Romeo Adonis and Roddy Valentine, the New York Blondes, the New York Nature Boy Valentine, after his former friend and partner Jamal Jones. Arn Anderson, spine buster, spiking the guts into the mat as Romeo Adonis continued his beating on Chris King. Antoine Price now taking over. Jamal Jones and Chris King taking a pounding for their team, as they have no chance to win or lose the match right now. They just have to fight for their lives to survive. The Platinum High Rollers with the advantage. Beautiful power slam from Romeo Adonis, but Jamal Jones is back up. Flying back elbow. Antoine Price using the Priceline submission hold in the left ring. There's Romeo Adonis and Roddy Valentine take out their aggression on their former partner Jamal Jones. And J Money now got his hands on Romeo and tossed him like a rag doll with a German suplex. Price drop. Antoine Price nailing his favorite finishing maneuver. That's Romeo nails the Adonomizer, his favorite finishing maneuver. Adonis climbing the cage. Now Jamal Jones is down. Adonis going for the big money shot. Adonis nails it. Running knee from Antoine Price takes down Chris King, and the fans are fired up. They love this action. They're ready for another member of Team Gold. The gold standard has got to defend their turf, as Elisha Jordan will make his way in. Romeo Adonis just drove Jamal Jones through that table. And now nails on flank drop kick. Elisha Jordan may be walking into a beating here, as the Platinum High Rollers are ruling this match. Much like the Platinum High Rollers team did at Blood Money, it seems like when the chips are down, the JC Platinum always delivers. Jamal Jones fighting with everything he has. Chris King went for it all with the elbow, but Antoine Price avoiding contact. Elisha Jordan finally entering. Now has the table. Chris King reinvigorated by his partner's entrance. Knocking down the mat. Jamal Jones trying to take apart the leg of Roddy Valentine. This match is bedlam. It is madness. All these men fighting for survival, fighting for their lives. Don't want to be eliminated and embarrassed. Adonis going for another money shot from the top, and he nails it. Chris King may be suffering internal injuries. Adonomizer connects once again. Romeo Adonis. Big becoming a key player here for his team, the Platinum Eye Rollers, as Jamal Jones finally takes over on Valentine on the other side. Rude Awakening connects. Romeo Adonis bearing away on Chris King on the left side as they await the arrival of their team captain, the owner of the IWF, JC Platinum. The man that fooled and stole the ownership from Queen Crystal, only to hire Queen Crystal under him. Queen Crystal abandoned her husband, Ace Gold, in order to join forces with JC Platinum. Ace Gold has been looking for revenge ever since, as Queen Crystal is still holding the divorce papers. She hasn't signed yet. However, she's still standing next to JC Platinum. Ace Gold, the last man awaiting his arrival in the cage. Twist of fate, JC Platinum. Perhaps he will suffer for his sins here tonight in the Platinum versus Gold WarGames contest. Romeo misses this time as Valentine is on top on the other side. Roddy Valentine misses, but eats the shoe. JC Platinum with a smashing face buster to Jamal Jones. Platinum tossed to the other side as Price is tossed with an overhead suplex. Romeo Adonis uses the chair. These men are out of control. What a fire tonight in the War Games. This is truly war. On the IWF WARZONE in the War Games arena, Elijah Jordan versus Platinum Team to Jordan. And now, stomping down with both Jordans in the face of JC Platinum. The owner of the IWF suffering a beating at the hands of Elijah Jordan as now Valentine was gonna put Jamal Jones through the table. EJ saved him as well. Romeo Adonis looking to serve up some misery with that sledgehammer. Shots into the midsection as now the final entrance. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, former World Champion, the Ace of Spades, will make his arrival. Can Team Gold, the gold standard, walk away with the win? Or will JC Platinum once again be victorious over Ace Gold? Unbelievable action. Ace Gold is now in the match. The War Games officially on. As now both of these teams are not only eligible to win, but they are also eligible to lose at any moment. Stalling suplex, Valentine exerting all his energy there. Now after EJ, who counters Valentine, Ace Gold with his hands on Romeo Adonis, dragging his former partner around. Ace Gold, the man that started the High Rollers, going to work on his former partners, along with the man that stole his wife away, JC Platinum. This war couldn't get more personal between these two teams. Jamal Jones with a big back suplex, but Adonis fires back. JC Platinum going after Chris King. That may be a huge mistake on the part of JC Platinum. Now Antoine Price with a tilt-a-whirl takedown. Beautiful move from the Prodigy. Super from Jamal Jones. Drops Ronnie Valentine on the right side. As the sledgehammer comes into play once again. Romeo Adonis with another Adonomizer to Ace Gold. Gonna go for the pin. Can he do it? No. Ace Gold, the final entrant in the War Games, with Brazilian C kicking out. And now moving out of the way, forcing Adonis C to canvas. Now with Antoine Price up. Spinning power bomb. Elisha Jordan taking care of business on the right side. But now Antoine Price. JC Platinum smashing Elisha Jordan with their stop sign. Running European uppercut in the corner from Romeo Adonis. Ace Gold back with a clothesline. As JC Platinum goes slow on EJ with the help of Ronnie Valentine in the right ring. Ace Gold firing back on Romeo Adonis. Going for that Rude Awakening. Ace Gold got the Rude Awakening. Is that all? No! But wait! Who got the pin? Jamal Jones got a victory. Jamal Jones, the first entrant in the match. Now a highlight reel of Jamal Jones taking a beating repeatedly. But he sucked it all up, and he got the victory for his team. What a match, what a war, and what a victory for Team Gold, as they remain the gold standard. The Ace of Spades, Ace Gold, along with Jamal Jones, the World Tag Team Champions, and the South City Kings, Chris King, Elisha Jordan, Jamal Jones, Ace Gold. What a match, what a war. However, the War Zone is not over. The action will continue. I'm going to take you back to the Warzone arena. What a match in the War Games. Team Gold is your winners, thanks to Jamal Jones here tonight. What a match inside the War Games, as we still have 2 matches to go here tonight. Up next, we're going to see ladies action on the road to the Women's World Tag Team Championship match upcoming this month. The Great Shibata and Hikari, the World Tag Team Champions, will have to defend against the Speed Stars, Speedy and Star Fox. Hikari picked up a victory over Star Fox in the main event last episode of Ladies Night here tonight. Her partner, the Great Shibata, must face Speedy in one-on-one competition. However, Hikari and Star Fox will accompany their partners here to the ring. Which one of these ladies is going to pick up the win and get momentum on the road to their Tag Team Championship match? We're going to find out up next here on the War Zone. Thank you for joining me. ladies action here tonight in the WARZONE, following up the WarGames match. Of course, Speedy and the Great Shibata won't be expected to top that match. However, they are going to fight their hearts out on the road to their tag team championship match. Speedy, the underdog here, trying to fight an uphill battle against the Great Shibata, a highly skilled and decorated Japanese superstar. The Great Shibata comes with a great pedigree and now carries one half of the World Tag Team Championship along with Hikari. Watching on from the outside, Speedy quickly going to work, if you will. Trying to take out the leg. The highly dangerous, educated feet of the Great Shibata are sure to strike at some point, as Speedy will have to try to outquick her opponent. Now goes for the leg once again. A wise maneuver from young Speedy, perhaps being coached by her partner Star Fox, the veteran of the team. Speedy continues her offense, however the Great Shibata withstands it all, fires back with that dragon screw leg whip. What a matchup here in the WARZONE one-on-one combat. The Great Shibata, the proven champion, and Speedy, who just quickly spikes Shibata with that German suplex. Shibata making her escape as Speedy, here she comes. With the flying somersault plancha, Speedy takes out Shibata on the outside. Smashing her face into the mat, and the fans are fired up. Knee into the skull of Shibata. Speedy, a bit overzealous, and Shibata went for it all with that shining wizard, but ate a dropkick from Speedy instead. What action here in the WARZONE. Speedy locking up with Shibata, Irish whip off. Beautiful arm drag takedown. Great Shibata reeling from the skill now with the leapfrog, 2 in a row. Taking out the legs of Speedy. What a move from Shibata. Just outskilling Speedy with a rookie mistake. Speedy somehow escaping that Indian deathlock. And now Hikari and Star Fox shoving away at each other. We've seen this before. The referee gonna throw Hikari out of here. There goes one half of the tag team champions, and here goes Star Fox as well. You're out of here. Star Fox gonna have to return to the back as now Speedy and Shibata will continue their fight. All alone without the support of their partners in their corner. Speedy whipped off the rope, Shibata leapfrogging 2 in a row and takes out the legs once again. Shibata picking up right where she left off. Going to work on Speedy as now she's using the wrist control, yanking back on the arm. Speedy is helpless. Here comes Shibata. Club into the back. Walking the top rope with ease. Shibata gets the shining wizard. Is that all for Speedy? The Guadalajara Luchadora kicks out at 2. Speedy, one of the youngest superstars on ladies' night. The daughter of El Gordo, Speedy, took over the family business when El Gordo abandoned his family. Speedy now taking control. Hikari to the head. Snap German suplex. Speedy so quick on the attack. Can't take control in the blink of an eye. Much like Shibata. That combo was out of this world. Speedy doesn't know it just hit her. Shibata all fired up. Speedy is reeling. Look out, Speedy. The Great Shibata steps over. Went for the black magic. Speedy was too quick. Rolls through into the ankle lock. Speedy worked over the leg for most of the match. Now Shibata kicking out of the ankle lock. Speedy goes for it again. What a maneuver, the rolling leg bar. She's gonna force Shibata to submit. Shibata kicks out of it. Locking up again, the great Shibata, frustrated with Speedy now. Nailing that roundhouse kick. Speedy suffering for her success. The great Shibata now frustrated. Here she comes. Somersault plunge of her own. Speedy with a taste of her own medicine from the great Shibata with the greatest of ease. Now spiking Speedy face first into those vets on the outside. The great Shibata, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, with a show of skill here tonight against young Speedy, fighting with everything she has. But the youngster is in huge trouble. The snapmare down. Drop kick to the face of Shibata. Can Speedy do the unthinkable and overcome Shibata here? Shibata with an awesome takedown. Speedy fighting back shot to the gut. Go for the fisherman driver. Speedy nails it. The great Shibata showing her resilience. Not even a 2 count for Speedy's fisherman driver. Trying to knock Shibata off the apron. And she finally does. Shibata down on the outside. And the youngster has the veteran right where she wants her. Speedy has to get Shibata back in the ring. What a sportsman. Speedy off the ropes. Drop kick to the face of Shibata. Can Speedy do it here tonight? Snapmare down. Nailing that drop kick into the skull. Now Speedy up top. Such quickness. Turns around, but Shibata was right there. Speedy. Nailed the Hurricanrana. What a maneuver from Speedy. Now rolls through into the ankle lock. Shibata right by the ropes. Grabbing the ropes, making her great escape. Speedy might have had it. Twisting senton. Speedy maintaining control, yanks up the great Shibata. Maybe not so great here tonight against the Speed Star. Drop kick to the face, and there's the speedball. Speedy's got it. The speedball connects. No! The great Shibata surviving the springboard speedball. Speedy running around in circles at a loss up top. Missing the second speedball. The great Shibata with a knee into the face of Speedy. Back on the attack, Shibata wants to get that black magic. However, Speedy back into it. Roundhouse kick. Series of shots. Back Speedy into the corner. The great Shibata. One out for the World Tag Team Champions. Regains control and goes to the leg herself. Speedy. Back up though. Speedy won't back down. Shibata just knocked the hell out of Speedy with that tornado kick. Speedy may suffer for her resilience as she just took that foot right in the face. Still firing back, the youngster. Speedy looks to hit that special magic speedball and put away the great Shibata. Drop down now, Speedy. Meets the shoulder. Tilt-a-whirl into an arm drag. What a match here in the WARZONE. Speedy setting up Shibata. Wants to get another dive. Speedy misses. The great Shibata. Need only get Speedy in the ring now. This one's academic. Still working over the legs with the Indian Deathlock on the outside. Will that do the damage to Speedy? Shibata will look to apply her patented Muda Lock and force Speedy to submit. Headbutting her opponent down. Speedy escapes the ring. Speedy now regrouping. Shibata very specifically frustrated with her opponent now. Gets caught with a fisherman and buster on the outside. Shibata showing such great resilience. But Speedy will not back down. Here she comes again. Speedy went for a Shining Wizard, but Shibata saw it coming. Shibata now angered by the audacity. How dare Speedy? Shibata heads up to Speedy's territory. The top rope. Shibata with the chop to the skull. Shades of Ricky Steamboat now. The Shining Wizard. Cheers to the Great Muda as the Great Shibata now sets up Speedy with the finishing touches. Can she do it here? Shibata is ready to strike. Steps over. Black Magic connects. That's gotta be out for Speedy. And poor Speedy, she tried her best. No, Speedy, she kicked out again. How did Speedy do that? What a match. Shibata kicks to the skull. Snapped the foot down. Speedy knocked out cold. Her eyes rolling to the back of her head. Speedy doesn't know what's going on. But now Shibata will apply the Muda Lock. The Muda Lock. Keiji Muto smiling on with approval from his home in Japan as the Great Shibata forces Speedy to submit here in the WARZONE in a hell of a match. Nobody could have seen this coming. These two women fought so hard here tonight with all their guts on display. They left it all in the ring, but the Great Shibata was able to overcome in the end. Applying the Muda Lock, Speedy had no choice but to submit after the fight of a lifetime. How will Speedy and Star Fox fare when the Tag Team Championship is on the line? The Great Shibata and Hikari both defeating the Speed Stars in respective individual combat. As you see tonight, the Great Shibata is your winner. What a match here in the WARZONE. And what an interesting night it has been. As up next is our main event. Fatal 4-way action. The World Heavyweight Champion, the unholy Thanos, the man to the far right, will defend his title later this month. Tonight, he steps into the ring with the #1 contender, the Cowboy Christian Drake, the man to the far left. Is a guaranteed title shot where he will take on the unholy Thanos at the upcoming zombie apocalypse. As well, the Madman making his return in the Monster Rumble, as well as Yoshiana, the sumo superstar. The Madman and Yoshiana with an old grudge, still looking to settle their war. They will square off at the zombie apocalypse as well. However, tonight, it's fatal 4-way action. Which one of these men will walk away with momentum here tonight? What's going to happen if the champion gets pinned? We'll have to find out up next here in the WARZONE Fatal 4-way action. The Cowboy Christian Drake, the sumo superstar, Yoshihana, the big bad mad daddy, the Madman, and the World Heavyweight Champion, the unholy Thanos. Fatal 4-way up next. Main event time. Fatal four-way action in the main event here tonight. A non-title match featuring the World Heavyweight Champion, the unholy Thanos. What will happen if one of these three competitors gets a pinfall victory over the unholy Thanos? A couple of weeks away from the unholy Thanos defending the championship against the Cowboy Christian Drake, who's taking a beating now from these other massive kaijus he's competing against. Christian Drake goes about 6'2", and he is dwarfed by these gargantuan Goliaths as the unholy Thanos uses the steel steps of the massive sumo superstar from Hiroshima. As now, Christian Drake, he went for the referee. A smart but ruthless maneuver. The Cowboy showing that maybe he has what it takes to get the win over the unholy Thanos. So opportunistic, but the Madman now punishes Drake for his actions with a big mad right hand. Yoshihana just tossed the unholy Thanos like a plaything as he is bleeding as well. Yoshihana with the blood pouring down his face goes to the knee of the Cowboy, the #1 contender, the World Heavyweight Champion. Just like the spine of the Madman, as Yoshihana tried to squash the Cowboy. Madman is back with a right hand, flattening the sumo superstar. Yoshihana, the super kick. However, he was caught by the World Heavyweight Champion. Yoshi's got to get the ropes. The death tap is applied. But the veteran, the Madman, makes the save. Running in with that face buster on the champion, Madman. With a mad right hand. But Yoshi shakes it off. The unholy Thanos shakes it off. Shot to the gut. Impaler connects. The World Heavyweight Champion caught the Madman. But Christian Drake, the #1 contender, quick to make the save once again. Opportunistic. The Cowboy now getting whipped off the ropes. Unholy Thanos, he ducked out of the way of Yoshihana's kick. Against the side Russian leg sweep. Japanese kaiju, like Godzilla in there. The unholy Thanos now with a kendo stick. But he just got caught. Yoshi using the sumo spike. That taped up thumb was driven into the throat of the champion. Yoshihana ruthless. Overhead belly-to-belly toss. Manhandling the Cowboy, but now Yoshi is caught. Look at the Madman. What strength? The Madman chokeslam to Yoshihana. Can the Madman get the win in the main event? So close, but now the unholy Thanos chokeslams the Madman. Turnabout is fair play in the mind of the World Heavyweight Champion. The unholy Thanos defending his turf here tonight. If the unholy Thanos is pinned or forced to submit and loses this match, then what repercussions will it have? The super kick from Yoshihana. Madman is down again. Kicking out at 2. Madman with such resiliency. Christian Drake now sets up Yoshi. What the hell? With a vertical suplex. What leverage on the part of the Cowboy. Yoshi escapes. Unbelievable. Christian Drake went for a stalling suplex on Yoshihana. Madman firing back on the #1 contender. Whipping him off the ropes as he gets the kendo stick. And Yoshi gets clubbed in the head. But fires back with a chop. Backbreakers on Madman. As the champion eats a DDT. The unholy Thanos is down. Sumo spike to Christian Drake. using the thumb once again. Yoshiana, such a dangerous competitor. Upwards of 600 pounds, nearly 7 foot tall. Yoshiana rolls to the outside. As the Goliath, the unholy Thanos just got dropped by Yoshiana on the outside. Christian Drake has the Madman. Is that all? No. The big Batman Daddy surviving the assault of the Cowboy. Christian Drake, the #1 contender, gets manhandled by the Madman. But the World Heavyweight Champion, with an unlikely save, tossed overhead by Yoshiana. The big sumo superstar is ruling the ring here tonight, asserting his will, his dominance. Now Yoshi setting up the Madman off the ropes. Sits on the sternum, dropping all his weight. Drake went for a DDT on the champion, but the unholy Thanos is wise to it. The unholy Thanos on the outside. Madman going for the win now. But the champion makes the save once again. What's gonna happen at the zombie apocalypse when Christian Drake faces the unholy Thanos with the gold on the line? When Madman takes on Yoshiana. And which one of these men is going to walk out here the winner tonight? Madman thought he had control until the unholy Thanos applied the DTF. Now Yoshiana with a headbutt to the back of the skull of the World Heavyweight Champion. The unholy Thanos was nearly defeated right there. Christian Drake rolls through with a DDT. Now Thanos locking on the choke slam. Yes, yes, the unholy Thanos with a choke slam. The #1 contender eats it. Impaler Yoshiana. Yoshi just eliminated the Madman from the equation. But he was able to kick out. The World Heavyweight Champion was denied. Now chopped out. The Madman with a swinging neck breaker on the sumo superstar. And the Cowboy is tossed like a ragdoll. Military press from the Madman. The champion off the ropes eats a back elbow. And the veteran, the Madman, the former World Heavyweight Champion, is going to work here. And the fans are loving this action. Warzone main event. Fatal 4-way competition. The Madman delivering a drop kick to the Cowboy as Yoshiana eats the steel at the hands of the World Heavyweight Champion. On the way to his title defense. The unholy Thanos is taking such a beating here tonight. The Cowboy just turned Yoshi inside out with that lariat. What the hell is going on here? Defying physics. Yoshiana may have oversold a little. Scooping up the unholy Thanos. Power bomb. And another no. Sumo drop on the outside. The Madman leaves Christian Drake out on his feet from that kendo stick, but now caught by the unholy Thanos. Madman gets slammed down. The Cowboy takes a right hand from Yoshi as Madman gets his eyes raked. The unholy Thanos taking over here in this fight. The sumo superstar eats the thin mats. The Cowboy finally nails that DDT on the outside. Knee to the face of Yoshi. Swinging neck breaker from the veteran, the Madman. And the big man, Mad Daddy, tosses the champion, the unholy Thanos, back into the ring. Which one of these men will walk away the winner here tonight? The Madman being tossed around by Yoshiana. Dropped on the top rope. The unholy Thanos, the champion, boots down his #1 contender. And now knocks the Madman silly. Madman flipped inside out from that clothesline. The unholy Thanos nearly put away the Madman. And the Madman, perhaps he hasn't quite gotten mad just yet. Now avoiding the champion, busted open by the Cowboy. The kendo stick comes back into play, and the Cowboy just got tossed. My God, what action here, Yoshiana gets caught in a bear hug from the Madman. Yoshi in trouble. Drake tossing the champion back in the ring. The unholy Thanos recovering. That's the Cowboy. Gets a bulldog on the Madman. Yoshi is out. The Madman doing the damage. The unholy Thanos getting involved, headbutting the Cowboy down. And now, the World Heavyweight Champion, the unholy one, the Leviathan, the Gargantuan, smashes Yoshi's face into the mats on the outside once again. Now after the Cowboy. Knee into the guts. The World Heavyweight Champion softening up the #1 contender with their match looming in their future. The Madman is now champion with that kendo stick. The unholy Thanos firing back with everything he has, but the Madman is just getting mad. Now with the atomic drop, drops Yoshi. Christian Drake gets caught by the champion, the unholy Thanos. Just took out his aggression on the #1 contender. A death belly driver on the outside. Yoshiana throwing his weight around, literally. That's how he poses for his fans. Yoshiana once again using his belly to absorb, but the Madman cuts him off. Yoshi tossed into the ring, as is the champion. Christian Drake on the attack. Yoshiana after the unholy Thanos. Drake's gonna just let him fight it out. Yoshi trying to squish the skull. And now, with a stomp into the midsection. Yoshiana drop kick. What a move. Yoshiana with a brilliant attack on the World Heavyweight Champion. And the big man is setting up Thanos, but no, Madman intervenes with the Madman choke slam. Yoshi smashed into the mat. Neck breaker from the Cowboy. Madman's out of here. Yoshi gets caught. Drake with the bullwhip. The bullwhip connects. But the unholy Thanos, the World Heavyweight Champion, breaks it up again and boots down his #1 contender, the Cowboy, escaping the ring. Madman with a back body drop. Classic attack on the part of the veteran, the Madman, with rights and lefts. Yoshiana firing back into the midsection. These men with an old score to settle. Which one of them will get the win? Christian Drake with a DDT. Yoshiana escaping the ring. Now the champion. Thanos just got bullwhipped. The challenger with the Madman just caught all of his weight. Last call, fall away slam. Christian Drake in control. The #1 contender showing his ring expertise. Now with the champion. With the Madman right there. Yoshiana gonna try to choke out the Madman. Scooping him up. Yoshiana's got it. Yoshi's gonna do it. Yoshi! No! The Cowboy intervenes with another DDT, but no. The big sumo superstar, Yoshiana, with the belly-to-belly. With a thrilling comeback, the resiliency of the Kaiju is unbelievable. How has Yoshiana lasted this long without running out of endurance? The champion firing back on this Godzilla-like monster. Impaler! The Impaler from the champion, the unholy Thanos has it! But the Madman stops it at the last second. What a match here in the war zone. Which one of these competitors can get the first pinfall or submission and walk away the victor? The champion was so close. Set power slam from the Madman. The champion escapes the ring. Yoshiana trapped in the clutches of the big bad Mad Daddy. The number one contender, the Cowboy, Christian Drake, watching on. Setting up the Madman. He's got him. Bullwhip. The bullwhip connects. Here comes Thanos to break it up. Spoiling the party of the Cowboy. Says hell no. Tossing his opponent. And Zombie Apocalypse like nothing. Drake escapes. Madman also escapes. No Impaler. Yoshi still alive in the match. Madman going for the choke slam, but the champion fights it off. Now Thanos with the Impaler. The Impaler connects and the champion has done it. The unholy Thanos has once again fought off all the competition, even in a non-title clash. The World Heavyweight Champion remains dominant here tonight. The unholy Thanos winning this clash of Kaijus here tonight. The Cowboy Christian Drake, the number one contender, fought with his heart and left it all in the ring. However, the unholy Thanos was just too much. The World Heavyweight Champion picks up another victory here tonight. Your winner, the unholy one, Thanos. The World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line at the upcoming Zombie Apocalypse. And the unholy Thanos do the same on that night. You'll have to tune in and find out. I'd like to remind you to check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone's YouTube channel, where you see all the episodes of the IWF Super Lucha Libre and latest night. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave me a post-show comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive out there. I love you all. I want to wish you all a good day, and I will see you on the next episode.